Episode 8. Nora, I whisper. Nora? That suits you. Well, Nora, my name is Helios, and I accept you as my mate, he says, and I blush as his voice is so close to my ear. I turn in his arms and smile. He bends down and kisses me softly on the lips. I accept you as my mate too, I say, when we stop kissing each other. Can I get a dance with you then, Nora? Helios asks me and bows with his hand outstretched towards me. Yes, I take his hand and he kisses mine. Helios leads me back to the ball where we can hear the music and the chatters. Let's show them that you aren't a weak, wolfless little girl. Instead, you are the strong, beautiful woman that is the mate of the Lycan prince. Helios whispers as he takes me in his arms and we start to begin to dance. Helios? Why are my eyes purple? I thought that only the royal bloodline had them. I ask him confused. Oh, that. Usually it is, but my mom was not from any royals and her eyes turned purple when she met my dad and they accepted each other. Dad believes it's because of the mate bond. Helios says and smiles at me. I nod my head slowly. That makes sense, I think. We continue to dance until a scream is heard, and we stop and look around us. Emily comes rushing over to us but stops as Helios' aura leaks out, probably because I jumped slightly when I saw her. Nora, what have you told Ben? It must be your fault that he doesn't want me. Emily wheezes out her anger at me. Or it's your own fault, Emily. You haven't been exactly nice to our future queen, have you now? Ben says as he walks up behind her. A queen? Her? Don't make me laugh. She is nothing. Worthless. By TCH. Emily spits out and once again earns herself a ringing of growls. Miss Nora, can you please give me Emily's full name and title? Ben asks me as he looks me in the eyes. I can see his sadness in them, so I give him what he wants. Her name is Emily, and she is the daughter of the Alpha and Luna of this pack. I say and smile sadly. Thank you, Miss Nora. Benjamin, beta of the Lycan Prince Helios, hereby reject you, Emily, daughter of the Alpha and Luna of the Silver Stream Pack. Ben's voice was high and clear. The scream that left Emily was shattering, and I turned my head from the sight of her. Helios let me go, and I watched him go over to Ben before nodding, and Ben bowed to me and walked away. Then I felt 10 claws in my arm and I whimpered in pain. I mooked down just to see Emily on her knees and her eyes black, showing the grief of her wolf. You backstabbing bitch. I will kill you. Emily, daughter of the Alpha of the Silver Stream Pack, challenge you, Nora, daughter of Gamma of the Silver Stream Pack. To the death. Emily screams in anger and sadness. I feel this overwhelming force and my vision darkens. I accept your challenge, Emily. See you tomorrow at the arena. Emily gasps. Your eyes, they are purple. You do have your wolf, she says in utter horror. My vision brightens when I hear Helios' voice. What is this challenge about? What? What challenge? I ask him confused. This Emily girl just challenged you and you accepted, Helios says, and I stare at him in shock. I did what? I almost scream. Your wolf must have taken control and accepted for you then, Helios chuckles. What? Oh my goddess. What have you done, you stupid wolf? The alpha of this pack made all warriors swear a pledge, so we can't hurt any member of this pack. Especially the alpha's family. I am so doomed, help. I stare at my mate in shock. My wolf took over my body and accepted the challenge, which I can't win, and Emily will be satisfied when I'm forced to reject Helios before she kills me. What will I do now? I need to speak with you, Helios, I begin to say when Emily interrupts us with a growl. You are not allowed to explain, Nora, she growls. He doesn't know anything about this pack's rules, and I am allowed to talk to my mate about everything else, I growl back. Surprised by my own growl, I jump slightly while some in my pack clap their hands and Helios smiles. Come on then, princess. Perhaps we can meet your parents. Helios say with a bright smile. I nod and lead the way when he takes my hand. When we pass Tristan, he smiles and bows toward me. I smile shyly and nod at him. Don't be embarrassed, Nora. You are my princess and theirs too. Tristan, come with us. Helios says and I nod. I walk to the pack house and inside, hoping that all residents are in their quarters. My hopes were crushed as my alpha's aura smashed into me like a brick wall and I whimpered. Nora, what are you doing here? What are they doing here? The alpha boomed. Naturally, the Lycans are in a higher position, but on another pack territory, they are almost like a threat against the alpha living there. So, of course, my alpha reacted like this by sending out his aura. Normally, it wouldn't bother me, but right now he is putting so much pressure on it that it actually hurts me. Honey, be nice. There must be a good explanation for this. Luna Sandra says. Nora, what's wrong, sweetie? My mom asks. Nora, who are they? Do you want to introduce us? Mark, can you drop the aura, please? Nora can't even answer. My dad snapped at the alpha. The alpha's aura disappeared, and I looked around the room. The alpha, Luna, my parents, Beta Jessica, and her mate are all here. The kitchen doors open, and the Delta pair walks in. Great. Well, I found my mate. This is Helios. He is the prince from the Lycan kingdom, and this is Tristan, his cousin. We would like to speak with my parents in private, please, I explain, and all grown-ups drop their chins in shock. The prince? You are mated to the Lycan prince, the alpha says in shock. Congratulations on finding your mate, Nora. Luna Sandra and Beta Jessica say. Thanks, I answer and blush slightly. So can please meet my future in-laws in private now. Helios says, and lets out his aura slightly, making my alpha show his neck in submission. Jane and Dean, you guys can show Prince Helios to your quarters. I want to give Nora something first, if that is all right with Nora, of course. Luna Sandra says with a small smile. Yes, Luna. I say and smile. I know what it is she is going to give me, and I am so excited to get it. Helios nods and kisses my cheek and then goes after my parents. He drops his aura only after passing my alpha. I turn to Sandra and notices that Tristan is still standing behind me. I lift my eyebrow at him and he smiles. Helios instructed me to keep you company when he can't. Tristan whispers and I just stare at him. You are our princess and our future queen. Helios doesn't trust our gamma right now, so I will be your shadow instead, Tristan explained while we followed Sandra to her suite. Daniel is the gamma and he wanted to take me as his chosen mate. What if Helios hadn't come to the ball? Would I never have met him then? Or would I have met him in the Lycan kingdom? Would he still have known we were mates even with a witch that could forge a mate bond between me and Daniel? Would they have been forced to fight over me then? What if he would have killed Daniel? Nora? Nora, are you still with us? Luna Sandra asks, and I look up at her and nod while I blush. Tristan chuckles quietly. Good. I am so happy that you have found your mate and perhaps with him by your side. Your wolf will show herself someday. This is the gift I wanted to give to you, Luna Sandra said and took forward a large box and opened it. The first item was her Luna dress that she wore when she had her Luna ceremony. I have always loved it. I can't take that. What about Emily? I say, but can't stop looking at the dress. Oh, you know Emily. She thinks the dress is outdated. Honestly, even if I love my daughter, she wouldn't be a very good Luna in the future. Luna Sandra sighs and gives me an envelope just as we hear yelling from downstairs. Daddy, Mommy, help. Everything has gone wrong and it's all Nora's fault. Emily's screams echo throughout the pack house. The young lady thinks it's Miss Nora's fault that her mate rejected her. She hasn't realized that it is her own fault, and with that she also challenged Miss Nora. Tristan explains to Luna Sandra. Oh, Nora. I am so sorry about my stupid daughter. Challenge? But how? This isn't good. I will mind link your parents that they have my permission to explain the rules to your mate. Luna Sandra said, and I nodded and smiled.
Full story is available at novelpalace.com. Click the link in the comment section to get it free.